Hi, I'm Pat Blocker, certified professional dog trainer and owner of Peaceful Paws Dog Training. I'm here to talk to you about live virtual training sessions and to answer the burning question, can you really train a dog over the phone? And the answer is yes. In fact, we can accomplish anything virtually that we could with in-person training sessions. Since Peaceful Paws has been offering virtual training sessions, we've actually found that there are some advantages to it. You're going to be getting the same training expertise that you always have, but we're going to have more flexibility with scheduling. Uh, all sessions are recorded for your reference. You can go back and look at them at any time. And I have really found that we get more natural behavior from the dogs. In fact, for example, if you have a fearful dog, my presence is going to cause a fearful dog maybe more anxiety. So if I'm not actually in the room, I get to observe a more natural behavior and more uh, natural communication between you and your dog. We also get to review videos in our online sessions. So these are either videos that you have sent to me, or I have a library of videos that I have done that I can show you on how we work on these behaviors. So during the session, we get to review those. We can start them, stop them. We can point out particular things. And for example, maybe I'll stop the video and point out a particular body language that the dog is offering, and that is very helpful in the learning process. So prior to our session, I will give you basic instructions on how to use Zoom if you don't already know how to do it. I'll also give you some basic setup instructions as far as setting up your camera, setting up your training space, a little bit about lighting and so on, so that we have the best experience. So following is a video clip. It's an example of a virtual training session.
All right, super. So good to see you. How did your week go?
You know, it went pretty well. I worked well. Did you get the video of Jet and I?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
I just took that with my phone.
Yeah, and it came through really good. So I've had a chance to take a look at it, and so we'll take a review of it here. So we were working last time on weight.
Yeah.
And, as we discussed, weight is a really good behavior. It works well at feeding time to avoid chaos. It's nice for waiting at the door, so that you're not getting pulled through the door when you're ready to go out on your walk.
Looking forward to trying that in some of those.
Yeah, and it's also good for impulse control for your dog too. So what we went over last week was teaching him wait, which was to have him sit, wait, and then you put his food bowl or a treat on the floor, and then you tell him, okay, you can go get it.
Yeah, I was doing he was doing pretty good, so then I took that video for you.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and have a look at it. Let me set up the screen sharing here. All right, so you can see that video just fine? Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it, and I'll kind of point out some things, and we can have another look at it. What the nice thing is with videos is you can, oops, there, I needed to push up the sound here. Good. So good use of hand signal there on your sit, and then you have a good use of your hand signal with wait. He's doing a good job.
Okay. He wasn't sure I meant it.
Yeah. Well, and also this is interesting. There. Oh boy. There you got a good tail wag.
Yeah.
He's happy with himself. Okay. Um, what I noticed there is that you said okay, and I think you were a little bit out of the frame there, but I think you probably motioned towards the tree, and when you said okay.
Yeah.
And no, that's good. That we
Okay.
want that. We like hand signals for everything. But I noticed that he actually didn't get up and come to it until you stepped away. And
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
And I've been doing that with his food.
I'm sorry?
I've been doing that with his food. If I think
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's how he's learned that, okay, you have given him permission and you've stepped away. And that is a body language thing with dogs as well. If you and I know Jet pretty well, so I know that he is one that is not going to just come charging up there. He's going to wait. He needs a little bit of space. So
Okay. Okay. That
um,
makes sense.
yeah, so we can look at that again. And you can see my cursor here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, Jet, come here. Come here, we gotta show off the pack and show it. Okay.
so he comes to you nicely there. And yeah, you're using a good hand signal there.
Uh-huh.
And again. Very good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you showed up real nice for me.
Good.
Good job. Good job.
Okay. Okay. We're going to stop that sharing there. Yeah, that was really good. Also, the way you've set up the training area there, how we've discussed that. You have good lighting and
Yeah, I tried to sort of make the carpet the area we worked on.
yeah. So the tips that I sent you and what we talked about, that was all helpful. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take that and we're going to build on that because you are working from home. And so there are times when you would like to have Jet go and lay on his bed and be quiet, like during a video call or something, right?
I know that, if somebody comes to the door, I don't want him out of my office going nuts. I'd rather have him in the office. I can put his bed in my office,
Yeah,
but I'd like to have him settle down there and not get the shot. And
yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
So that's a good use for it, or anytime you're on a video call, or just anytime that you both need a little space and quiet. I have a client who does this with her dog when she's in her office working, and she does not want to worry about her young daughter. When the nanny is looking after her young daughter, but she doesn't necessarily need the nanny to be worrying about the dog. So there are lots of uses for this. So anyway, that's what we're gonna work through today. So you've already got the foundation laid for the weight. He knows
Yeah,
that really
good.
well. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually teach him to go and lay down on his bed. So you've got the bed there by
Yeah.
the training center?
Let me see if I can make my laptop show you.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
See that now? There's
Excellent. That's excellent. So if you will stand in the doorway there, yeah,
like this.
yeah, there. I can see you just fine, and I should be able to see Jet. So what I'm going to have you do is call him over. I see you've got your treats there, and you got your handy dandy little treat pouch. Those are really nice.
Yeah.
It saves you from washing your jeans with dog treats in the pocket. So yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to call him over and you're going to toss a treat onto the bed.
Okay.
And as he steps on the bed, you're going to say, go to bed.
Okay.
All right?
Sit before I start that?
I'm sorry?
Should I have him sit before I toss the treat or just?
No, you're going to toss the treat as he's approaching the bed.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can call him over and
Okay.
let him see that you've tossed the treat onto the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, Jet. Come here, Jet. I got something to show you. Here it comes. Come on. Come here. Come here, big guy. Come here.
Good. Now toss the treat onto the bed and then now say, go to bed.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Very good. Now, if you want to see if he will, he didn't go all the way on the bed, and that's fine. So ask him to come off of it.
Here, Jet. Oh, good dog.
Good.
Boy.
And let's do that again.
Okay.
So you toss your treat.
Want that? Go to bed. Go to bed, Jet.
Good. Now ask him if he will lay down. He knows down.
Yeah.
So ask him
Down here.
to do a down for you.
Down. Down. He said only for a treat. You go down. Right here. Yeah, good dog. Down. No, no.
Okay, let's just hold off on that. He's being a little shy about that. Let's ask him for a down right there, and
Oh.
you can use a treat as a lure. So you can there.
Boy, now he gets a treat.
Good, yeah, and then give him the treat. Excellent. Okay. We just wanted him to know, we just wanted to give him a little review of down. And so we don't have to add that in just yet. He was looking a little confused, so he was kind of telling us, oh, I'm not ready for that just yet. So let's just practice with tossing the treat onto the bed and saying, go to bed as he's putting his paws on the bed.
Okay.
And try to toss it as far away from him, to the edge,
Two ways to get it.
so that possibly he'll go all the way on the bed.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Good dog.
Good. And now ask him for a down. See if he'll do that.
You down for me? I'll be down. Down.
All right, there we go.
Oh, good dog. Go to bed. Good dog.
Excellent. Excellent. And you can give him a treat now too, because he laid down, he went on the bed, and he laid down for you. That was very good.
He likes these treats.
You like to do that, yeah.
You're on your bed. What I do?
Awesome.
Yes. Good
Well,
dog.
that was very good. Excellent.
You know,
You want to try it again?
Sure.
You want to do one more,
I'll be
just
over-
to
I'll
be
over-
sure everybody's got the
Let's see.
idea?
You know. Okay. So, should I keep telling him go to bed when his feet hit the bed?
You're just saying go to bed as he's stepping onto the bed.
Okay.
And when we're done here, we're going to talk more about that and the timing on that. So
I didn't forget. Ready? Go to bed. Good, John, go to bed.
And now ask him for a down,
Now,
and you can give him another treat.
what a good boy.
Good. And now you can actually ask him to wait, step away from him, come over and talk to me for a sec on the computer. Good. And you can remind him to wait there.
Wait.
Good. All right. Now go back and treat him.
Okay, because you waited for me.
And then you can release him.
Okay, Jen, come on. You can come on now. Where are you? Comfy there.
And he might just be happy laying there, and that's fine.
Order you off in bed.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Good job, Jet. Okay, so Neil, let's go ahead and chat about that. What we just did.
There, how's that?
That's good.
Okay.
So when we teach a new behavior, we get the behavior and we say the cue as the behavior's happening. That's how we teach them what that word means. And I always describe it like, if I did not understand English, but every time you said, every time I sat down, you said sit and gave me $20, then pretty soon you could say, Pat, sit. And I'm like, oh, I know what that means. Does that make sense? So that's what we're doing with, that's why.
Pointing at the chair.
I'm sorry?
It makes more sense than saying sit and pointing at the chair before
Exactly, because I don't understand English or any human language, like dogs don't understand English or any human language. They learn words, and this is how we teach them what those words mean. So that's the reason you were tossing the treat on the bed to get the behavior that you wanted. You wanted him to step on that bed. So you tossed a treat on the bed. As he was stepping onto it, you said, go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's how we're teaching him what go to bed means. Once he knows that, you will then be able to say, Jet, go to bed. And he knows what you mean.
When do I start trying to make that transition?
I'm sorry?
How long should I be, I guess, when do I start to make the transition of just telling him to go to bed before I even toss a treat or anything?
When you're getting it reliably. So, you know, he seemed to be picking it up pretty quickly right there.
Smart boy.
But, you know, it's just like when you taught him wait, you kind of knew, it's like, oh, he now knows what that means. And you were saying wait as he was doing the behavior.
Right.
If he was up running around, you wouldn't have been going, wait.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then also want to talk about fading out the treat, because we don't want to always, when we want him to go to bed, we don't want him always to, we don't want to always have to toss a treat on the bed.
Right.
We want to just be able to point to the bed and say, go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to start fading that treat out. And you want to do that fairly quickly. So also what you're doing by tossing the treat, you're actually doing a hand signal, because you're doing this motion towards the bed and as you're tossing the treat. So
and he's got
now,
his in my hand.
once you've done that a few times, now you want to make that motion. You want to say, go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it, then he gets the treat.
Okay.
So he's learning that, oh, it's the it's the behavior of going to bed that's getting him the treat. It's not just a matter of following that treat.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So, cool.
So, Janai, we've been working maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes at a time. Is a half an hour too long to work on this stuff? Is there an attention span I need to work about?
Yeah, it kind of depends on the attention span of your dog and if there's distractions going on and so on. But I'm a big advocate of working this stuff into your everyday, uh, into every day. And so you're already practicing the weight at mealtime, and so and now you're teaching him to go to bed, and then so working that in just various times throughout the day. I always like to say do maybe 3 10-minute sessions a day as opposed to one long half an hour session.
Okay.
Working it in through the day as you have time. It's like, hey, I'm about to sit down and watch a movie,
Yeah.
so hey, let's
sit
have
with
Jet go to bed and be sitting quietly by me. So,
Okay.
all right, does that make sense?
That does make sense. We'll work on that.
Okay, super. So you're going to get this recording of this
Okay.
for your reference.
Okay.
And next week, I think we were going to be talking about leash walking and stuff. So if you want to send me some videos or a video of how he does on the leash, and you can do that if you want to take your phone with you and do a little recording.
Yeah. Okay.
And we can do that. All right.
Okay.
Super. Well, you have a good week. Call me if you need anything, or
Okay.
shoot me an email if you've got
No.
any questions or concerns.
I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
I'm worried 4th of July coming up. He hates those fireworks. It would putting him in place, if he starts to get upset or something, would that be a place to calm him down or a way to protect him from that at all?
If he feels like that's a safe place,
Maybe put it
in
in
that
place?
situation with noise phobias, they usually choose their safe place where they feel the most comfortable.
Well, that's where he usually goes to the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really kind of his choice. But yeah,
Keep him
if
out of there.
now doing this is naturally a calming thing for him.
Mhm.
So if he knows this and he knows that he's going to lay on his bed and you're going to be there by him, and if your presence is calming, then yeah, that could be a use for it.
Okay.
And in fact, sometimes dogs learn, ooh, I heard fireworks. I'm going to go to my safe place, which is my bed, and Dad's going to be there with me. So,
Okay, cool.
okay, cool.
right.
That's a good question. Yeah. So, all right, super. If you don't have any other questions, we'll go ahead and sign off. And,
Okay, I'm good for now. Thank you, Pat.
have a
Good
good
to see you
week.
again.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Bye.
So I hope you enjoyed that little video clip. I hope it was helpful for you. If you'd like to go ahead and give it a try, you can contact me. You can find my information at www.peacefulpaws.net. Hope to see you soon.